Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Fifth Skin School number 5. Welcome. We're super excited to have you all back, or also new who are signing up new to Skin School, and we hope you're all enjoying it. Today I have a very special guest. Today, one of my favorite human beings in the world. I've known her forever because I gave birth to her, Charly. So I want to ask Charly some questions. Then what we will do, we will answer a lot of your questions. We will zoom a lot of you in. We spice it up this time a little bit and learn along the way with the questions instead of me doing a longer version of education up front. And then what we will be doing is a quiz. And we will have some winners for some cool Sturm hoodies. So let's start with Charly. I have prepared some questions for Charly. First question for Charly is, what's on your bedside table?
What's on my bedside table? Okay, so I try to keep that area very zen, because obviously it's the last thing you do before going to bed. I definitely have my sleep food on my bedside table because that's what I take right before going to sleep. Some water. I unfortunately always wake up at night thirsty, so water. My lip balm, my cuticle oil, a candle, and a picture. And I think that's it.
So sleep food you take because you have a harder time falling asleep.
Yeah.
And water, I noticed, Charly, you use a lot of salt on your food. Charly, without even trying, uses salt. I think this is something we need to change because it's true, you drink a lot of water, right?
So I drink a lot of water, yeah. But I try to cut down on salt, I will say. But I am bad with that.
Sometimes if you drink a lot of water late at night and throughout the night, you could wake up with puffiness around the eyes, and this can come from salty food. So if anyone suffers of puffiness, this is a good way of maybe slowing this down. Drink less water throughout the night and eat less salty.
Yeah, you said it also makes the eyes puffy in the morning, right?
Yes.
I have that a lot, so that explains it.
It's good that we're talking. Charly, I know a little bit of Charly's background in her teenage years and her problems with her skin. So tell us a little bit about what your routine was when you were a teenager, when this changed, and what your go-to products are at the moment. What are your basics in your skincare routine?
So when I was a teenager, I especially dealt with a lot. Like, I never had acne, but I dealt with breakouts and uneven skin tone. And I mean, for me, that's now like 10 years ago. So I was convinced that I needed to do something that makes my skin tingle or red, or like just use something that makes it feel like something's happening immediately. So that makes it burn or whatever. So I went to the pharmacy and got all these pharmacy products that were kind of harsh and aggressive on the skin, and just
not her mom's, no.
Yeah, not my mom already had her products up, but I was convinced that hers were only for anti-aging and wouldn't help me, and I needed something that would be like giving
target for breakouts.
Yeah, and give me an immediate effect. But nothing ever really helped. And then I was at boarding school, and
I think it also dried out your skin.
Yeah, dried out my skin. I'm sure it did, but nothing really changed my skin for the better. And then I was at boarding school, and I ran out of all of my pharmacy stuff, and my roommate was actually using all of my mom's products already, so I started using them. And then I came home and I showed my mom my skin. It was completely transformed, and she was like, "What are you using?" And I'm like, "Well, I tried your products for the first time, and it's actually the first thing that helped." And I firmly believe it's because it's very gentle and kind towards the skin, rather than being aggressive towards it and attacking it. And I could see an immediate difference almost. So
this was Charly's aha moment, where she thought, first of all, my mom is making products. They can't be as good as my pharmacy products, number one. Number two, she thought, it was all about anti-aging. And then she had her aha moment. And while she was growing up with me, being really patient, watching me working all the time, how coming to my patients with me, going on house calls with me, super patient, and basically building the business with me. But then she had this aha moment, and she became such an ambassador for these products, and helped even, you know, thinking about new products and getting really involved, and now helping the company, being like the strongest partner I can imagine. But I mean, it was like really a journey, and what she was just saying is really true. We need to love our skin, and we need to make sure that our fortress, our protection device of our skin, of our body, which is our skin, you know, if we think of our body as like the strong fortress, and our skin is basically the wall around it, and the shield, and it needs to be strong. If we dry it out, for example, if we use harsh ingredient which could dry out your skin, then this shield becomes you know, not so strong, and all of a sudden there are holes in the skin which bacteria, for example, could enter, or water can get out. So it's really important for us to keep the skin hydrated, keep the skin intact, having our microbiome being intact, not over exfoliating, not over cleansing our skin, not taking too hot showers, not throwing ingredients like fragrances or acid peels or retinol glycolic on our skin, which could disturb the skin barrier and make our skin so vulnerable that things from outside, the sun, or now our HEV light from the phones, because if we make our skin vulnerable, everything penetrates into our skin and into our system. So it won't just damage our skin, but also damage our system. And I think that's really important when Charlie is talking about that these products transformed her skin, because all of a sudden she had the right hydration level. Because the biggest misconception is with oily skin, combination skin, breakout skin, acne skin, I have to dry out my skin. I have to use harsh ingredients, alcohol, anything to dry out my skin. But that's wrong, because this dryness in our skin will disrupt our skin even more. If we give the skin hydration, we basically help to heal the skin and help also with breakouts and acne, making our skin strong, because that's the key to good skin.
Yeah, I fully still have friends asking me today, Charlie, my skin is so early, like I can't put on moisturizer, right? I'm like, no, you still have to moisturize, you still have to hydrate your skin. That's such a misconception. And also another thing I wanted to touch on, because I used to think that I can't use the products because we're anti-aging mainly. I mean, meanwhile, we have all these different lines and products targeted for different skin types and skin concerns. But at what age do you start using anti-aging products? When is it okay and not, overdone or whatever?
I think that's a really, first of all, regarding moisturizers, it's really important to pick the moisturizer which fits your skin. So if you have oily skin, of course you don't go for face oil or for a super rich moisturizer. You pick a moisturizer which actually also addresses your sebum production, addresses the oiliness, because the opposite of oiliness is not dehydration. So hydration tools are different to oil, to oils, to valuable oils. So it's really important which moisturizer you pick. And if you have breakout skin, for example, the clarifying line is amazing. If you have just oily skin, maybe the light moisturizer. If you have super dry skin, the rich moisturizer. So you pick and choose what helps the best for your skin. Anti-aging is another big topic, and I know for a fact lots of teenagers are looking for anti-aging because they think, oh, it's prevention and it's really good to do this early in order to not get wrinkles. And when we are in our 20s, we experience wrinkles, first of all, due to dryness. You can't even imagine how much dryness can produce wrinkles, and how quickly and easy we can fix these appearances with a perfect hydration. So it's really important to add hydration. Use a hyaluronic serum. Hyaluronic serum is one of the best hydrators for the skin. Number one, it has different molecule sizes which penetrate into different skin layers. You have to think of a skin like it's a really great structure. It's almost like Tetris. So you have different layers, and your skin starts growing on the bottom, and your skin cells start growing on the bottom, and then they walk up to the surface, and then they become dead skin cells, and then they flake off, or you have to exfoliate them off. So our skin cells go through a journey of 40 to 60 cell divisions, and then we need to make sure those skin cells are hydrated. and get enough nutrition. So it's important to get these transported into deeper skin layers as well. So now you have your hyaluronic serum, which hydrates your cells, but even go deeper and restore our natural hyaluronic acid, because hyaluronic acid is in our system. We have it in our eyeballs, in our skin, in our joints. Hyaluronic acid is something we have, and it's really amazing, because if you add hyaluronic acid to your skin, it binds 1,000 times its weight in water. So that's why it's also important to drink a lot, because if you now add hyaluronic serum, in order to bind the water, you have to give your body a lot of water as well. So the hyaluronic serum is number one. Number two, what's really anti-aging is giving your body enough nutrients, being really gentle to your skin. So if we think about anti-aging, anti-aging is just an example of a glycolic exfoliating, because it says, oh, super anti-aging, and it destroys your skin barrier function basically, and it makes your skin super vulnerable. It makes your skin also vulnerable towards aging. So for example, sun can penetrate your skin, aging. Pollution can penetrate your skin, aging. Light from the phone can penetrate your skin, aging. So you cause a lot of trouble to your skin. So number one, keep your skin as healthy as possible, as hydrated as possible. Take inflammation away as much as possible. And this is not just skin, it's also lifestyle. So it's about diet, it's about how you sleep, how you cope with your stress, if you do sports. All your lifestyle tools can be directed towards anti-inflammation. And of course, we talk about ingredients which don't harm your skin, like telomerase activation. It's actually the most proven anti-aging tool there is, telomerase activation. And we, for example, use a herb called purslane. And purslane is not just a telomerase activator, it's also wound healing, antioxidant, rich in beta-carotene, omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin A, C, E. So you get all those nutrients for your skin, for your cells. It's in every single of our products, purslane, and it keeps cells intact, it keeps cells functioning, it keeps cells from undergoing the natural program cell death. So it's the anti-aging idea behind these products. It's actually designed pro skin. So if we now talk about when to start, you can start with this anti-aging approach from day one, basically. I mean, you don't have to overpower your skin. So if we talk about kids products, they're just to soothe and hydrate and to protect. But when we grow older, and if you're a teenager, you can start with anti-inflammation and telomerase activation and nutrition, and you know, you want to strengthen your microbiome of your skin. So, but everything directed towards skin health. And I think if you make your skin as strong, as immortal as possible, the better it is. And obviously, sun is a big aggressor and can really start a lot of aging. So also be careful with the sun and protect your skin from the sun. Was too long answer?
No.
But so anti-aging is good as prevention, but do it in the right way. Don't use products which say you can't use it while you're pregnant. That's always a good advice, I think, to give. If a product, and it's easy, don't have to look for all the ingredients, but I will give you later, we will send you an ingredient list of ingredients you should look out for when you get skincare products, ingredients which are not good in your skincare product, and ingredients which you should look out for. So I think it's important, if a product says don't use it when you're pregnant, it's not a healthy product. So then better stay away and don't damage your skin, because it can also cause a lot of breakouts, hyperpigmentation, things we really don't want, especially when you're young. So next question for Charly Sturm. Basic routine. What's your basic, let's say if you only could use 3 products, which would be your 3 products?
The cleanser, the hyaluronic serum, and the face cream, 100%.
Okay.
Because the cleanser you need morning and night, or just at night, to wash your face, get rid of any dirt or makeup or whatever. And it's also so gentle and hydrating, but gets the job done. Then you want to hydrate with the hyaluronic serum, which, as you explained, goes into the really deep layers of the skin. And also act preventative, you know? It's like
yes.
an anti-aging preventative tool.
Yes.
And then, of course, you need a moisturizer, because a serum never replaces a moisturizer.
Yes, moisturizer is always important. So never replace your moisturizer with anything. So if you just want to use one product, do the moisturizer. And then, you know, obviously it's really important to cleanse your face. And this, you know, especially when you have oily skin, you cleanse morning and night. If you have super dry skin, you might only want to cleanse in the evenings. But it's really important to cleanse your skin. It's important to exfoliate. This would be probably your fourth product.
Yeah,
you can exfoliate with a gentle facial scrub, but also an enzyme cleanser, which only exfoliates the dead skin cells. Never exfoliate healthy skin cells. I think that's a really important tip to give. Also, it's important to exfoliate dead skin cells in order to not causing blackheads and big pores, because dead skin cells can get stuck in the pores together with the sebum, with the oil coming from the oil glands, and they can clog your pores, and then they can cause blackheads. So it's really important to use an enzyme cleanser to exfoliate. It's a really great tool. And then Hardening Serum and a moisturizer. I want, and I'm telling this, Charlie, and I think you started using them on a regular basis. Instead of the Hardening Serum, what's really great is are the anti-pollution drops, because it's also a Hardening Serum. And especially when you're in front of your computers, and I know everybody gets homeschooled right now and does Zoom house parties, or you know, everybody spends a lot of time in front of their computers, and it's really important to hydrate. Always hydrate your skin. Put your moisturizer on multiple times throughout the day, because the light from the computers, they dry out our skin, and it can cause all kinds of harm, and this dryness and can also cause breakouts. So it's really important to hydrate your skin, and these anti-pollution drops create a shield on your skin to block out the HEV light from the phone.
But I think that's another interesting thing to add is, you know, if you have those 3 products as your basic routine, you can, like the anti-pollution, the hyaluronic serum is, like we call it the white t-shirt of the skincare routine, because it's just a stable product that, you know, you need to have. But you can exchange that for something such as the anti-pollution drops, or let's say you're prone to breakouts, so the clarifying serum might be more suitable for you. It kind of really depends on what your skin type is and what you need and what your concerns are.
Yeah,
so
because they're all hyaluronic acid based. So that's really a key ingredient, hyaluronic acid, in your skincare routine, whether in the anti-pollution drops or in the clarifying serum or in the super anti-aging serum. This you can decide yourself. But next thing, let's talk about your diet and supplements and what you're using, because Charlie got raised basically on very healthy food, no meat, and flat water, still water. So Charlie didn't get juices or sodas. I was very strict, and so with Pepper. So they got raised really on the basics. But what is your diet like right now? What do you eat?
Back to water. I really make sure to drink a lot of water. Yeah, number one thing. And then I will say I do have a pretty healthy diet. I try to, you know, eat a lot of vegetables, a lot of healthy oils, like avocado a lot, sometimes fish, although I currently try to stay away from fish to avoid mercury. Yeah, a bunch of fruits, healthy fibers. I really try to maintain a balanced, healthy diet. But yes, my next point, balance. I think it's really important, although, you know, try to stay as healthy as possible, to, you know, allow yourself a treat once in a while, or, you know, whatever indulgence you have.
Charlie loves to bake.
Exactly. I love baking, and although I do have some healthy baking recipes, I also have some that are just like normal, you know, good classic baking.
This is amazing.
We have a sweet tooth, so we do allow ourselves that. But yeah, I think it's really important to keep that balance, and then also to, you know, take certain supplements if you need them. I think it's probably very important to check with your doctor what you actually need, and not to take any kind of supplement, because I think nowadays, you know, we find all those supplements at CVS or the supermarket, and we don't even know what's in them, or if they're good for us. There's so many supplement brands. I think be really, really careful with the ones that you choose. I had a very bad experience with a supplement that I was even prescribed by a doctor, actually, and it turned out to be full of mercury, and now I have mercury poisoning. So it's you have to be really, really careful with that. but currently I also take our repair food because I have some hormonal breakouts. And so I've just started doing that. And
because of the zinc.
Yeah.
Zinc is really good.
Zinc,
yeah. So if you have breakouts, if you take a good zinc supplement, 50 milligram in the morning and night, that's a good supplement to take. And we have it in our repair food.
Yeah. So that's my little experiment right now to see.
So yes, and I think when it comes to diet, a lot of food can also cause breakout. And I think it's really important to check if you eat meat, where the meat comes from, if it has a lot of hormones, antibiotics, or dairy.
Dairy, a lot of breakouts are caused by dairy.
Also due to the hormones the animals get fed with. So it's really important to check your diet as well if you are prone to breakout. Also, lots of food with high glycemic index like white bread, rice, pasta, they can increase the hormone in your blood, which is called insulin-like growth factor 1, which can cause your skin to break out.
But there's great alternatives for all of that, like brown rice is a great alternative for rice, or brown rice pasta, or like I think nowadays we have so many alternative options that can be healthy for that. But another thing I wanted to ask, because I've also made it a routine of mine to first thing in the morning before anything else, I drink hot lemon water, sometimes with apple cider vinegar or a little bit of ginger, other additions, because I heard that that's a great way to like cleanse your body first thing in the morning, and also it's good for your skin
and immune system.
I think that can harm your body, but yeah, another little side tip.
So very good. What's your anti-inflammatory moment?
My anti-inflammatory moment, I have to think
of the day. Anti-inflammation is important because it regenerates our system, and inflammation we really need to try to get under control, because this is what makes us age and give us a lot of problems with our skin, but also to our overall health. So I'm trying to ask all my guests now, what's your favorite anti-inflammatory moment? And if you watched Emma Roberts last week, she said she likes to go in a bathtub and read a book, take the phone away. I think it's really great, and especially now we can have a bunch of these moments.
I was about to say, first thing definitely is to put my phone away, leave it somewhere, not look at it. First step to an anti-inflammatory moment for me, definitely. Then second of all, I think for me it's about kind of being outside and in nature, and maybe going on a nice walk without your phone and just clearing your mind. I think that to me is very anti-inflammatory. Or something that used to be very anti-inflammatory for me is just horseback riding. Actually, I don't do that anymore, but I should get back to that.
Yes, for sure.
And reading also, I'll agree with Emma. Reading is very.
So instead of watching TV right now,
just getting away from the screen, being outside, those are anti-inflammatory moments for me.
Let's do an exercise later. Let's all lie down, whether on your balcony or in your garden or wherever you see the sky, and let's lie down and look into the sky and let's watch the clouds. Let's all have an anti-inflammatory moment, because that's something which is so healing and it's been done way too little. So let's do this exercise later. One more question. Do you have a drugstore product you like? Let's see.
Not anymore, but I used to buy makeup wipes.
What?
I used to buy makeup wipes to get rid of eye makeup, like to get rid of mascara. But then you really
you guys need to. I know it's so popular. I know teenagers love it. Makeup wipes and makeup removing brushes, cleansing brushes. Please stay away from both of those. They rub in your makeup into the skin. They can cause micro injuries in your skin, which can cause a lot of breakouts in your skin. So please, no makeup wipes. Maybe if you want to do a little bit your eye makeup, but what's also really great, take a little bit of your moisturizer and do it with a Q-tip carefully around your eyes. Take it off and then wash your skin with the normal foam cleanser.
That, or also what I find is a good tip is just taking some coconut oil.
Yeah.
On a cotton pad and putting that around your eyes, and that really gets rid of any makeup.
It's more gentle, and that's another thing we have to no more makeup. We have to be really gentle to our skin. It's same like if we only take like super long hot showers, we dry out our skin. It's really like don't rub too hard. Don't be too rough with your skin, because it can cause a disruption of our skin barrier. So we want to answer a lot of questions and dial in people today. So let's start doing that. Michael, are you ready, or should we answer one more question?
I have a lot of questions here also.
Okay, then let's start with those questions.
Okay, so someone asked, how long should you leave a face mask on?
So how long should you leave a face mask on? And that's really depends what kind of face mask it is you're using. And for our face mask, the hydrating face mask, for example, you can walk around. You can leave this face mask on forever, as long as you want. You can sleep in it. You can also rub it off after 20 minutes. By the way, guys, have you submitted your email to get a free mask from us? We are going to do a mask-a-thon all together on the 9th of May. So if you haven't submitted, we will send you face mask, everyone, and we will all mask together. So that's a good point. So the hydrating face mask, as long as you want. The clarifying face mask, ideally, how long do we leave that on? 20 minutes?
Leave it on for like 20 minutes.
So, and it really depends. So what masks you're using at home. Lots of people like sheet masks. By the way, one thing about sheet masks, it causes a lot of trash, and it's not very occlusive. So whatever you have, you might as well put a serum on, because it doesn't occlude. A mask needs to be occlusive in order to get the job done. So
it's not very environmentally friendly.
No.
Okay, so we're ready for our first person.
Okay.
I do not know how to pronounce his name. Lida? Is that right?
Oh, I see your questions here also.
So,
Lady, yeah. Hi.
How do you pronounce it?
Lady.
Hi, so nice to meet you.
You can see
Nice
you.
to meet
You have
you
a camera on?
I think I do now. Just one second.
Hi.
Now we see you.
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. So last time when you were on a live Instagram with Tacha from Madrid, I learned that there were 3 different ways of exfoliating: enzyme exfoliation, scrub exfoliation, and then acids.
Yes.
And until now, I've been using P50, which I think you said it's an acid, and I didn't know. Is it really an acid that gets rid of my good cells too?
So it's a product which is basically horseradish and vinegar, and it's very aggressive to your skin. It's taking off healthy skin layers. So it's really something which will keep your skin very vulnerable. And if you look, do you have some redness on your cheeks right now?
Not right now, but I have some millions
But the redness is like it's a sign of inflammation. So everything which causes inflammation on your skin, burns, tingles, hurts, causing redness, irritation, is causing inflammation on your skin, and therefore is not good for your skin. So you need to, when you exfoliate, and especially you're also very young, do like gentle exfoliation. Right now, I would stop any exfoliation for the next 4 weeks, because your skin needs 28 days to regrow. So if we do some damage to our skin, give the skin 28 days. Also, if you start using a new product and you want to see an effect, it at least takes 28 days, not with hydration, of course, but if you think you want to fix something quickly, it doesn't work like this unless you take your skin off. So it's better to give it some time. So don't exfoliate for the next 4 weeks. And then I would start with the Enzyme Cleanser, for example. It's a very great exfoliator and only targets dead skin cells, okay?
And do you think the Enzyme Cleanser would help me with my cysts? Because I've had some on my eyes, but after using the P50, I haven't had any in like a few years, and I don't know if the Enzyme Cleanser will help with.
It should help you the same. It should help you the same with that.
And then, so I asked you in a live Instagram as well, and you answered me to shrink pores. You recommended me the anti-aging primer.
Yes.
And, so I don't know if I should apply the face cream on all my face, and then the anti-aging where I have like pores dilated.
Where did you which face cream do you use? The normal one or?
So I'm gonna order now yours, and I didn't know if I should order the regular one or the clarifying one. I wanted to ask you.
Do you have more oily skin? Do you have oily
really,
breakout
like,
prone skin?
Not really. I have like a little oily, like we'll say the tea kind of, but not really.
Yes.
Yeah.
And do you have acne prone skin or more normal skin? No.
Normal.
So then I would do the normal face cream and the anti-aging primer. And as you said, I would use the normal face cream in the areas which tend to be more dry, and in the oily zones, I would use the anti-aging primer. It's like a really nice, super nice moisturizer, and especially if you have like this combination skin, it's a great product to apply in this zone.
Okay, thank you very much. And then for the lips, I know they are really like sensitive, the skin. Is it recommendable to scrub them or not at all?
So if you, it's also skin. So if you want to scrub them like once or twice a week, it's fine. I would just, it's very sensitive skin. So I would be super, super gentle, very like mild exfoliant, not too rough on your lips, because there's some sugar scrubs which are quite harsh, or sea salt scrub would be too harsh. So maybe if you have like the enzyme cleanser, you can go around your lips as well.
Yeah.
It's very gentle.
Okay. And then for eye puffiness, I know you said that Charlie, sometimes you do have them after drinking a lot of water at night stuff. Is it recommendable to use the roller? Because I know there are some kind of tools like a roller for the
jade roller
to drain, kind of. Yeah.
I show you how to do it. Okay, so watch me.
Okay.
So how you do a lymph drainage is like you activate your lymph nodes, which are, you go here in your little you know how you say that. You activate your lymph nodes.
Yeah.
Behind the ear.
Yeah.
In front of the ear, and on your temples. And then what you do, you basically very gently lymph your skin. And if you have puffy eyes, you lymph 50 times this direction, 50 times down, 50 times down. So, and then you activate your lymph nodes again. So in order to get the lymph transported away, you need to activate your lymph nodes first, and also again when you're done. But you do that, it's really nice and it really works. You can also, you know, if you don't have a roll, you can put like 2 spoons in the fridge, and then
sometimes.
Yeah, and then you put the spoons on. Also, what's nice, black tea bags, you know, make them wet, put them in the, cook them, take them, put them in the fridge, and then you put those tea bags on. And then stop eating too much salt, and don't drink water so late in the evening. And then the sun drops. So if we are going outside,
we have so many questions coming in. So
we need to get someone else in.
So many questions.
So sorry. We will answer your questions for writing. Okay.
Well, thank you very much for your help and activities. Thank you. Bye.
Bye. So nice to meet you.
Next up, we have Rachel.
Rachel. So the teaspoons. The spoons, it's really easy. Just put it in the fridge or in the freezer even, but don't, be careful, not too cold.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hi Rachel, how are you?
Hi, Rachel. I'm well. How are we doing?
Good, nice to see you.
Nice to see you too. Thank you so much for doing all of this. I really appreciate it.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, of course. So one of my questions, I guess, was building the products for the skincare routine. How do you recommend what to use first and second and third? And then should I not be mixing ingredients together when I'm using your products?
That's also a really good point. So if you choose like a regimen, you should go with one brand, because there's a philosophy behind it. And if you believe in this philosophy, that's what you should be doing in order to get the full effect. Otherwise, if you play your own doctor and you mix the things you think should be working together, they might be causing some problems on your skin. You know, so what's really important, use a cleanser like the foam cleanser, very gentle, very hydrating. So it's important every product you use that it's extremely hydrating, never dry out your skin. So you use your cleanser morning and night, then twice a week. Really important, the enzyme cleanser or like a facial scrub to exfoliate your skin. The enzyme cleanser is a powder you mix with water and activate the enzymes, wash your face and wash it off. Then what's really good, if you want to tone your skin, it's good to even out the pH. That's a really good toner. As like the third step of your skincare routine, the balancing toner, to really strengthen skin barrier function, hydrate, but also balancing out the pH. And then I think right now it's really great if you have like normal skin, not prone to breakout, definitely use the anti-pollution drops. This should be in everybody's skincare routine. I mean, you can stack up the serums, but if you want to decide for one serum right now, this would be the one I would recommend to everyone. The anti-pollution drops, and then your moisturizer. Yeah, and the moisturizer, what I recommend is the normal face cream for like normal to dry skin. If you have oily skin or breakout skin, this would obviously change a little bit, and choose different products.
Okay, thank you so much.
So nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Next we have Aileen.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. How old are you?
16.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is the cat in the background? Did you draw that?
Yeah, I did.
So cute. I love it.
Thank you. Okay. So my question is, how do you deal with blackheads like once they appear? And then how do you even out your pores?
Okay, that's a very good question. So first of all, right now there's no possibilities to get your face clean. So at one point, you know, when this is all over, it's good sometimes to go and get a facial and get the steam in the skin and really help to clean out your pores. But in general, it's really important to exfoliate gently and hydrate. So these two things is really important. Never dry out your skin, because if your skin is dry, you're prone to more blackheads. Yeah. So what's really great, if you we have like a teenage set on our website. So maybe if you could get the enzyme cleanser, this is like a super good exfoliant for you, and use this twice a week. Okay. It's a powder you mix with water and wash your skin. And then you definitely, do you have more oily prone skin?
I think I have dry skin because
Yes.
I like have eczema and stuff.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
sometimes it comes on my face.
Yeah. Okay. So then I probably would do the normal face cream.
Okay.
I think the normal face cream is really good, and the cleanser.
Okay.
The cleanser and the normal face cream, and it's really important that you hydrate your skin. So if you feel like your skin is dry, also moisturize again, especially right now sitting in front of the computer. Your skin gets more dry, and maybe what you also should use is the anti-pollution drops, definitely, because the dryness of the computer can really also cause more blackheads and more inflammation in your skin. So the anti-pollution drops together with a good moisturizer, I think it's a really good thing for you. Yeah, and when you go to a facialist, they should be very gentle. They should steam your skin, and they should really gently, it needs to be someone really good. Where do you live?
I live in Bermuda.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
That's not bad. Okay, try that, and sending you a lot of love.
It's nice to meet you.
Thank you.
Jen? Jen, are you there?
Yeah, pores and blackheads is a big problem. So it's really important to always hydrate your skin, never dry out your skin. It's really big to minimize pores. What I really recommend doing, whether go for the clarifying line or also the anti-aging primer. They are good for minimizing the pores, but to really get rid of blackheads, it's nice to when this is over also help and go and see a facialist who's doing extraction carefully, yeah, with lots of steam, and sometimes also nice to, you know, help with warm towel or to open up pores. But I think it's really important to get this cleaned once in a while.
Jen, are you there?
Yes, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Hi.
Now we can hear you.
Hi.
Hi. I just want to know in terms of microneedling, because I've heard that it's good for, I get very dark under my eyes. So I was using your serum and then I was microneedling a bit, and I just want to make sure I was doing something good and not damaging.
So how often do you do microneedling?
Well, I gave it up for a little bit and then I just got a new one. So a few times a week.
How deep is it? Do you know the size, the length of the needles?
I have to check. It's from Stack
Does it hurt?
Skincare. I got it from Stack Skincare,
Yeah.
and I'm not sure. It doesn't seem too harsh.
Okay, so if it's not too harsh, you could even do it once a week. You know, use the hyaluronic serum and needle it in carefully. Don't overdo it. Maybe once, you know, you go over each area one time and then you leave it alone, and then the you know, the serum goes better into your skin. It also activates your fibroblasts, so it's nice to get like a little anti-aging going there.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you. That was my question. That was it. Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
All right.
Next up is Jamie.
Jamie?
Hi. How are
Hi.
you?
Good.
My
Nice to
question
meet
is, I use a vitamin C serum in the morning, so I wanted to know if using the super anti-aging serum at night is okay.
Yeah, it's great. Use the anti-aging serum at night. How is this concentration of your vitamin C serum? How much vitamin C?
I don't know. It's the Tatcha brand, so.
Yeah, I don't know how much.
It's high. It's high.
Yeah.
Because my friend asked me the other day, and I asked her the same question, and it turned out to be too high, I think.
Okay.
So with vitamin C, you have to be really careful, because vitamin C in high concentration, studies shown that it damages skin barrier function, can dry out your skin. So just go down on the percentage of vitamin C. Yeah, it should be under 5%.
Okay.
Yeah, so maybe what you can do, maybe mix it in with something. I don't know what the percentage is exactly, but you know, next product you should buy, you should really watch out for the percentage in it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Nice to meet you.
You too.
You want on it? If not,
No, I think we should go on to the quiz.
onto the quiz.
Are you guys ready for a quiz? How do we do this now?
I think they'll have questions on the screen.
Okay, so we're doing a quiz now. I have the questions here.
Breakouts just mean you're not washing your face enough. That's the first statement.
Let's see.
Please ask them to vote.
Oh, so you have to vote, please. True or false? What do you think?
We're very good hosts.
I'm still getting the hang of it.
So that's a very interesting question. I wonder what everybody thinks. By the way, cleansing your face. Cleansing your face is important, but be careful with over cleansing your face, because cleansers overuse can really dry out your skin. So
I've had more dry skin at the moment, so I stopped using the cleanser in the morning and just use a little bit of water to help, you know, maintain the natural oils. I think it's helping.
It's a very good idea.
So 94% say that that's false.
Very good. You guys are pros, I can tell. So yeah, washing your skin too much is actually counterproductive, because it dries out your skin and can lead even to more breakouts. So cleansing, yes, important, very gently, and really needs to be hydrating, and always hydrate your skin right after, okay? And a cleanser shouldn't make you feel dry after. So cleanser when you use a cleanser should already hydrate your skin and not make you feel like, oh my God, I have to put a moisturizer on. So this one is actually a really good one, the foamy cleanser in our line. So next question.
Next question is about how much percentage of your body that's made up of your skin that's made up of water, and we have the results, and 63% say that it's 62%.
Very good. That's.
Huh? No, we can't see the question.
We can't say the question, but it's correct and really good. You guys, so many of you knew that. So our skin is 60% made out of water. There you see how important it is to hydrate our skin, also to drink a lot of water. Next question.
Number 3, what is the best way to exfoliate if you have acne? 91% said enzyme.
Very good, you guys. I feel like you guys learned a lot in the past for skin schools, and I want to know, you guys, you know, we repeat a lot of things, and I hope it's not too repetitive. I'm happy to move on to further topics, but you can learn a lot if you go on YouTube and watch our last skin schools as well. So there's always more information. Sun is good for clearing acne.
Next question.
No, did they already send that? No. Next
No,
question.
that they need
Do
to,
we have to?
you guys need to
Yeah,
answer.
sun is good for clearing acne. 82% of that is false.
Yes, correct. Next question. Sun is always causing a lot of inflammation in our skin, and can cause dryness and can, of course, cause aging and hyperpigmentation. So sun is never good, except getting vitamin D. So we need sun, guys. We need sun, obviously, to produce our vitamin D. So let's not exclude ourselves from the sun, but in general, we all know that sun is pretty much an aging tool and causing a lot of inflammation.
So next, sweating causes acne. 71% say that is true.
Sweating causes acne. 71% say that's true. Like 71% of our viewers voted that it's true.
Okay, so sweating doesn't necessarily cause acne. It can make acne worse. So because the sweating can accelerate acne, but it's not the cause of it. And I know lots of people have problems with hormonal acne on the back, and sweating will make it worse for sure. So it's really important when you do sports that you, first of all, before you're doing sports, you should wash your face and do your routine and put a light moisturizer on, so don't go into sports without your skincare routine. But after sports, wash your face, and if you have breakouts on the back, also take a shower, and maybe if someone can help you, use the enzyme cleanser or your cleanser also on the back, and really wash off the sweat. It's really important to do so. And actually in the summer month, where we sweat more, our skin is prone to more oiliness. It can cause definitely also the skin to for breakouts and this oiliness, but it's not the sweat itself. So let's move on to the next question.
There's nothing that can be done to help control oily skin. 99% said that's false.
It's correct. Next. That's correct, that's false.
Lots of supplements can help improve acne.
Mm-hmm.
So 97% said that's true, because supplements can help improve acne.
So what's a good supplement for acne, Charlie?
Zinc?
Yes. So zinc is in our repair food, but also twice a week, 50 milligrams of zinc can help with acne. And actually a really interesting fact, in 2015, a study came out which says that B12, for example, can cause breakouts. And B12, yeah. So, for example, pregnant women, for example, take a lot of B12, and it can cause hormonal breakout during pregnancy as well. But everyone who's using vitamin D supplements and having problems with breakout might want to check. But that's just effect on the side. Next question.
You should wear sunscreen every day, 97% agree.
Good. Sunscreen every day, especially in LA.
But only if you're out in the sun, no?
Yeah, so when you're inside, we need to verify. So if you, for example, use glycolic acids, retinol, then obviously your skin is very vulnerable and can be affected by the sun way stronger. So then you need to use sunscreen morning, night, and when you sleep. If you're inside all the time right now and the sun doesn't blast through your windows, I would recommend not to walk around with sunscreen because it's also chemical and it's something which is not necessarily a good ingredient for the skin. But obviously when the sun blasts through the window, it's UVA still penetrates in our skin, so it's important to use then sunscreen inside as well. And obviously when the sun is out and you go outside, it's absolutely necessary to protect your skin with sunscreen.
So 98% say they can help prevent acne by avoiding to touch their faces throughout the day.
Yeah, so I think acne is multifactorial, and there are things which we can help to prevent, definitely. So if, for instance, you know, we have hormonal breakouts, this is something we cannot prevent from not touching our face, but we would make it totally worse because we bring bacteria from our hands into our face, into our skin. So definitely really important to, you know, wash your skin, to not touch your skin, to not dry out your skin, to be gentle to your skin, to help with a special diet, to really not use harsh ingredients like peels or alcohols or fragrances, which could cause more problems. Really stay away from pimples, don't pop them, use antiseptic treatments or our spot treatment. So I think that there are lots of things which we don't over cleansing. So really be careful, but cleanse enough morning and night. Be careful with our skin and the way we deal with our skin. I hope you're really happy with us. What we can do better, let us know. We will work on ourselves. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you, Charlie,
Thank
for
you,
helping
guys.
me. And see you next Wednesday. Come back to us. Bye. Bye.